Hello and welcome back to Top 10 Today. In this channel we talk about the most curious and interesting oddities of the world around us. So, if you are a fan of this type of content, you are in the right place, here at Top 10 Today. In this video we are going to talk about the Egyptian pyramids and, more specifically, about 10 mysteries and little-known facts about them. But before we get started with all of that, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button at some point during this video, and if you'd like to support the channel, please have a look in the description below where you will find links to YouTube Super Thanks and Amazon shopping links. Now let's get into today's video. Let's start our journey into these iconic and mysterious structures with our number 10 little-known fact, that is their purpose. The true purpose of the pyramids is still a mystery. The pyramids certainly served as a place for the pharaohs to ascend to the afterlife and as temples for the gods. The pyramid's smooth, angled sides symbolize the rays of the sun and were designed to help the king's soul ascend to heaven and join the gods, particularly the sun god Ra. Ancient Egyptians believed that when the king died, part of his spirit remained with his body. To properly care for his spirit, the corpse was mummified, and everything the king would need in the afterlife was buried with him, including gold vessels, food, furniture and other offerings. The pyramids became the focus of a cult of the dead king that was supposed to continue well after his death. Their riches would provide not only for him, but also for the relatives, officials and priests who were buried near him. There are other theories about their purpose, and they go from the esoteric to the totally fantastic. Some suggest that they were used for astronomical observations, some other thought it was a massive sundial, or even a power source. Some astronomers propose that the pyramid's alignment with cardinal points, as well as the position of the internal chambers, could have served to observe stars and possibly even other planets. Number 9. Who built them? Contrary to the common belief, the pyramids were not built by slaves. Instead, they were built by skilled workers who were well paid and respected for their craft. Although materials were difficult to dig from the earth, the pyramids were built in such a way that leaves no doubt of the ancient Egyptian grasp of mathematics, engineering, and architectural finesse. Some experts believe that the pyramids were not built solely by the ancient Egyptian labor force, but also by skilled workers from other cultures, such as the people of Nubia, who were known for their expertise in stone cutting and construction. Number 8. The Sphinx. The Sphinx at Giza is thought to be a representation of the pharaoh Khafre, the builder of the nearby pyramid. The head of the Sphinx is believed to depict Khafre, while the body is that of a lion, a symbol of strength and power in ancient Egyptian culture. The Sphinx is believed to be much older than the pyramids themselves, with some experts dating it back to the reign of the pharaoh Khafre's father, Khufu. The Sphinx's nose and beard are missing, believed to have been removed by Vandals in ancient times. Number 7. The Great Pyramid of Giza. The largest of the pyramids is the Great Pyramid of Giza, which was originally 146 meters or 481 feet tall, but it has since lost around 10 meters or 33 feet due to erosion and the removal of its limestone casing. It is the oldest and largest of the pyramids, and is also the only one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world that is still standing. It was built for the pharaoh Khufu and is estimated to have taken around 20 years to construct. The pyramid is made of around 2.3 million limestone blocks that weigh on average 2.5 tons each. Number 6. Their precision. The pyramids were incredibly precise structures, with the 4 sides of the Great Pyramid's base measuring within 1/100th of a degree of perfection. Each side of the Great Pyramid rises at an angle of 51.5 degrees to the top. Some of its blocks are fitting together so perfectly that a knife blade could not fit in between. These are considered to be some of the most precisely engineered structures in the world. The accuracy of the pyramid's construction is attributed to the ancient Egyptians' understanding of mathematics and engineering. The pyramid's corners are square to within a few seconds of arc. Additionally, the pyramid's height and the length of its base are in a perfect ratio of 7:11. Number 5. Their colors. The pyramids were originally covered in a layer of polished white limestone, which would have made them shine in the sun like a beacon. The use of limestone on the pyramids created a smooth and shiny exterior finish, which allowed them to reflect the light of the sun and be seen for miles. This was plundered over time to be used in other buildings, but some still remains on the pyramids of Menkaure and Khafre today. This stone was likely sourced from quarries several miles away, where huge natural deposits existed, and it was painstakingly carved on the surface of the pyramid as a final step of construction. This limestone has a polished white luster to it that contributed a sense of grandeur and majesty, similar to the use of marble in the Roman Empire centuries later. Number 4. Their internal structure. The pyramid's internal structure includes a system of corridors and chambers, whose exact layout and purpose are not fully understood yet. The Pyramid of Giza, also known as the Great Pyramid, contains several internal chambers and passageways. The main burial chamber, located at the heart of the pyramid, contains the sarcophagus of the pharaoh for whom the pyramid was built. Above the burial chamber is the queen's chamber and the king's chamber, which also contains a sarcophagus. The pyramid also contains a network of corridors and passageways, including the grand gallery which connects the king's chamber to the queen's chamber. These chambers and passageways were designed to protect the pharaoh's body and his treasures in the afterlife. Dear friends, we have reached the podium and we will now talk about the number 3 little-known fact about the Egyptian pyramids, but before we dive into that, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel so that you never miss the best top 10s of YouTube. So, the number 3 in our list is how are they built? There are several theories about how the pyramids were built. The internal ramps theory suggests that the pyramids were built using ramps that were built inside the pyramid as it was constructed. This theory is supported by evidence of ramps found in some pyramids, as well as by the fact that the slope of the pyramid's exterior is not as steep as it would need to be for workers to have dragged the heavy stone blocks to the top using only external ramps. The subterranean chamber theory suggests that the pyramid builders dug a pit beneath the pyramid and then built the pyramid around it. This theory is supported by the discovery of a subterranean chamber beneath the Pyramid of Khafre at Giza. The cantilevering theory suggests that the pyramid builders used a system of counterweights and levers to raise the stone blocks into place. This theory is based on the fact that the pyramid's core is made of limestone blocks that are smaller and less perfectly cut than the outer casing stones. Number 2. Their astral connection. The ancient Egyptians believed that the pyramids were connected to the stars and the afterlife. They believed that the pyramid's shape, specifically its pointed top, represented the Benben stone, a sacred object in the temple of the sun god Ra, and that the pyramid's smooth exterior represented the rays of the sun. The pyramid was also thought to have a connection with the stars, specifically the star Sirius, which was closely associated with the goddess Isis and rebirth. Moreover, the Great Pyramid of Giza is oriented almost perfectly towards the cardinal points. The pyramid's 4 sides are aligned with the 4 cardinal points of the compass with an accuracy of better than 0.4 of a degree. The pyramid's orientation also aligns with the pole star. This alignment would have been important to the ancient Egyptians, as they believed that the pharaoh's soul would travel to the northern stars in the afterlife. And finally, our number 1 today is their legacy. The legacy of the Egyptian pyramids is one of architectural and engineering excellence. They are considered some of the most impressive architectural structures ever built, and the Great Pyramid of Giza is the only surviving ancient wonder of the world. The pyramids had a significant impact on the development of architecture and engineering. The techniques used in the construction of the pyramids, such as the use of ramps and pulleys, were later used in other monumental building projects. The legacy of the pyramids also includes their role in the study of ancient Egyptian civilization. The pyramids and the artifacts found within them have provided valuable insight into the culture, beliefs, and daily life of the ancient Egyptians. They remain a popular tourist destination and a source of fascination for people all over the world. In conclusion, the Egyptian pyramids are a true testament to the ingenuity and skill of the ancient Egyptians. Despite the many years that have passed since their construction, these massive structures continue to fascinate and inspire people all over the world. The secrets and mysteries surrounding the pyramids continue to be uncovered, but it is certain that they will always be a source of wonder and awe. That's all for today's video. We hope you enjoyed learning more about these incredible structures and the civilization that built them. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Check out our other videos here at Top 10 Today.